How's it going, everybody? So, we're going to be building, Jesus, sorry. We're doing a roof, and I need to have starting books to start my courses off. That way I can get them on very close to each other and run them together instead of having to do one course at a time. It gives about a 6-inch step away from each seam. So we're gonna focus on that real quick. And start making some books. And I can't wait. I have a phone holder that will follow me around the room. That way you guys can see everything instead of being stationary. So you need a full book. You'll need a full book. You'll need courses that were cut in 3/4 and 1/4, and then you'll need courses that were cut in half. So I just took my skill saw and my speed square, made a nice square cut at halfway, and a square cut at 3/4. Okay. You mind backing? I gotta back my truck up real quick. Hold on. There we go. Now you guys can see both. So for those of you, for everyone who isn't watching, we're making books for asphalt. I've got halves, 3/4 and 1/4, and full. Just gotta open this stuff up. I've already cut them with a skill saw and a speed square. I just go through the full bundle, cut right through it. That way you get as many as you want, and they're all done perfectly square and everything. And it's very fast and efficient. All right, so to start off your book, you want your full. But you don't want to put the tar down, you want to put your good side down. Then you need a 3/4. Well, if I put the tar against the tar here, right? But if I do this, the tar will hit the finish. So we don't want that. So what we do is we put the plastic on the tar and this tar on this plastic. And it creates a little sandwich to where the tar is on the plastic and it won't stick to the backside or the finish side of your shingle. Well, we have a full, we have a 3/4. Now we need a half. But so I always flip my full. So if I have a finish here, I'm going to put my finish against. So you always put your finish against the finish side and the back side against the back side when you make these stacks. Well, we got a half. Now we need 1/4. So the only flaw in this is that this little bit and this little bit have tar poking out. But in the field, all you got to do, you see how there's tar here and tar here? Well, just make sure that your finish side goes here, and it's only going to hit the top side of your finish, not the finish. Okay? All right, so now we don't have any tar touching any finish, but everything's stacked. We have a full. We need a 3/4. So we're going to take a 3/4, and we don't want to stack the tar against the tar. We don't want to put the tar against the finish again, so we're going to flip it. Put the tar against the plastic, this plastic against this tar. Got a 3/4, we need a half. And then it just keeps going. So we've got finish here, always put your finish over on the other side. And if you keep alternating, see now we have tar on this side now, because we alternated, okay? Whoops, there we go. All right, so now I need a 1/4, because I just put a half in. Well, we got the tar face up. We're gonna put this tar over here, plastic on tar. tar on plastic. Okay, so now we have the tar over here. We need a full, but we don't want to make this full stick to all this, because it'll end up sticking to this finish, and we don't want this finish over here against this tar, because there's tar here and tar here. We're gonna put it over here. Okay, so if that does stick to it, it's just sticking to the top part of it, it won't matter. Now, generally, you're not gonna have a sticky situation, but in the summertime, when it's really hot, you're probably going to. And this is the best way. You can stack these in the barn, whatever. Come back and grab them 6 months to a year later, and they're still gonna be stacked perfectly. So we just put a full down, we need a 3/4. Okay? We don't wanna put it like this, because that's finish against tar. Boom. Here we go. We're gonna alternate finishes, so that's the finish side. See, it's double thick in areas. This is the top part where you don't see it. And put that finish over here. Now we need a 1/4. 1/4. Boom. Now we got all of our tar on this side. We need a full. So we're gonna take the finish side, put it on this side, and put the top of the finish against the tar. That way we're not hitting our actual finish edge that's gonna show on any tar, it's on the plastic. Here we go. Sandwich, 3/4. We need a 1/2. Alternate finishes. Put that over there. We need a 1/4. Sandwich that on. Okay, now we need another full. We don't want our tar against that, so we're gonna put our finish over here. Okay, 3/4. Tar over there. 1/2. Upside down. Tar on this side. 3/4 sandwich. Tar on plastic. Need another full. We don't want our finish on this tar strip, so we're gonna flip it. Keep them tight. You see how I'm keeping my stack nice and tight the whole time? That just helps keep yourself organized. Like they say, a good chef always has a good kitchen. Clean kitchen, sorry. That's a little bunked up. I'll just put this one over here with the stack that's gonna go to the end. The other end, we call them finishing my ends, because I'm gonna do the core side and work over to the edge of that gable end, and then he'll end up taking these halves and whatever else we have left, fulls, and finish them off to the gable end and cut them nice and tight. Okay, we have a 3/4, we need a 1/2. This 1/2 is good, and you see I did inspect it, that's why we threw it. So you're always inspecting your stuff as you go, just like you select wood. When you always make sure your knots are where they need to be, or not where they need to be, right? Okay, so we need another full. We got the tar on that side, so we're gonna put that upside down right there. Now we need a 3/4. Tar's on this side, throw the tar over there. And the tar, I'm talking about the tar strip right here on the back side of the finish edge. Okay, so we got 3/4, all right, 1/2, alternate finishes, 1/4. And that's the system, guys. You know, if you learn something, if you like the enthusiasm, if you like what we're doing, follow me, because we'll be doing this roof. See, that's the trailer full of junk. That's my truck full of junk. And that's the roof we're doing. We're gonna be up there in just a little while, so probably live. Follow me, follow me, follow me. Hit that subscribe button. And Jesus is King, King of all lords. Amen.